In this episode, we're feeling a little blue. Welcome back here, Bugs with Brody.
All right, buddy, this is a special episode. Who's with you?
Keira.
Keira. Who's Keira?
My sister.
Your sister. Say hi, Keira. All right, real fast. People are going to see this all over Memorial Day weekend, right? So this is the weekend before. What happened the other day in St. Louis?
Tornado.
Tornadoes, right? Big tornado went right through not the heart of downtown, but close. It went through the main part of the city, right?
Yeah.
And so what's going to happen? What are they saying tonight? What's going to happen here in Kansas City, right? There's a possibility of tornadoes. So this is springtime in the Midwest, right? What's the most important thing to remember this time of year? What should you always be doing? You should be, in Scouts we call it weather.
Yeah, prepared.
Weather aware, right? All right, so be weather aware. Make sure you're watching what's going on. All right, so you said in the tease we're a little blue. What is behind Keira? What is that, Keira?
A birdhouse.
And whose birdhouse is that? You made it in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were watching what was building a nest in the birdhouse?
A bluebird.
Bluebirds. Can you guys tell me a little bit about what do you know about bluebirds, Keira?
They're a state bird.
They're the state bird.
They usually build their nest like short and at the bottom of birdhouses.
So they build domed nests. They build in birdhouses.
They don't build.
They don't build the birdhouses. They build their nests inside birdhouses.
No, the bluebirds don't build their nests.
Bluebirds do build nests.
Oh, I thought you said the house sparrows.
No, bluebirds build the nest and they make. Keira, show me what kind of nest do bluebirds make?
Like a dome.
No, they make a cup-shaped nest, right? They don't have tops. They do not have tops, Brody. All right? Show me, Keira. Show me a nest. Like, what does a bluebird's nest? Here, give me that trash. Do it with your hands.
Like this.
Yes, they make it like that, a cup-shaped nest, all right? So, bluebirds, they're struggling right now because of territory loss, habitat loss, right? And in Brody, what did you say?
House sparrows.
House sparrows. There's an invasive bird called the house sparrow. And what do the house sparrows do?
They will. Here, you can do it.
Yes, they make a different type of nest. We'll talk about that. But what do they do with other birds' nests?
They kill the babies.
They will.
And they will attention. And if they're in the egg, they'll probably knock the eggs.
So if a house sparrow finds a nest, they will go in.
Destroy
They
it.
will chase the other birds away.
Destroy
If
it.
they like the nest, they will take the nest over. If there's birds in there, they will kill the baby birds. If there's eggs in there, they will destroy the eggs. Okay? So you had, and we'll show a picture, you had bluebirds building a nest in here, right? They came in early spring, they were building the nest. What did you guys see happening last week?
There was a house sparrow going in there.
There was multiple house sparrows attacking the box. So I'm gonna show, what do you see when you look through the hole now?
Like a dome.
So
Well, not a dome.
yes, that is a dome. You see how there's nesting at the top? So show me, what does a sparrow's nest look like, Keira? Yes, they make a domed building, like a domed nest. So because we see grass at the top making that dome shape, it's safe to say that the house sparrows have hijacked that nest. Now, we haven't seen them go in and out. That's because while house sparrows are highly territorial, they also are very scared. So my guess is the dogs and you guys playing out here and me mowing the grass probably chase them away. But we don't see eggs in there, and I haven't heard any chirping, and I haven't seen the sparrows going in and out of the house.
We saw the bluebirds feed, looked like they fed babies.
Oh, you think they saw them feed the babies?
We saw remember when we saw them have
yeah.
a worm and put them.
We did see what we thought was the sparrows feeding a baby, but I'm telling you.
No, it was a bluebird.
Oh yeah, the bluebird. I'm telling you, I checked. I'm not hearing anything in the box, and I have not seen the bluebirds go in there. Okay. So, all right, listen, stand up, please. What are we gonna do next year to make sure that the house sparrows don't get in there?
We're
There's
gonna
2
put
things we're gonna do.
We're gonna put wiring.
So we can put a wire around the hole, right? And house sparrows don't like the wiring. That's one. What's the other thing we're gonna do, Keira? What are we gonna do with the hole? We're gonna make it smaller. Yes, because if the hole is, I think, like 1 1/3 inches, the house sparrows won't like that and they won't try to go in. So we will make the hole smaller, and we'll do that next year. So Brody and Keira will make a video about that. Brody, what are you gonna do next year?
Make a
You're gonna have a birdhouse. Having 2 birdhouses up will also help keep the
We already have 2 birdhouses.
Well, yeah, but that hole is too big, so we will shorten that hole. We'll make it smaller.
Okay.
All right. But having multiple birdhouses actually helps the bluebirds, because the house sparrows won't necessarily hijack that nest because there'll be other options. All right. So we will do that as well.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk a little bit. Are you going to make any videos tomorrow, next weekend?
No.
No, we're not going to make videos next weekend. What are we doing next weekend? It's Memorial Day weekend. Where are we going to be?
Go to St. Louis.
We're going to be in St. Louis. So when we're watching this video, you guys are going to be in St. Louis. You guys know what we're going to do in St. Louis?
What?
We're going to Jefferson Barracks Park with the scouts, from across the country, and we're going to put flags on the grave sites at Jefferson Barracks. Why are we doing that? Do you guys know? What's Memorial Day?
The soldiers who fought and jumped.
Yeah, honoring soldiers that gave their lives for the country, right? So we are going to honor them on Memorial Day. Well, technically on Sunday, okay? So hopefully we'll see. Maybe sparrows will build a nest in there. They'll come back, but my guess is they're gone, and we will make some adjustments for next year so the bluebirds have a better chance, all right?
What if the bluebirds don't come back?
Next year? They'll come back next year.
Oh.
So, all right, what do you want to say to everybody?
Thanks for watching Make Everyday Adventure. Bye, guys. Bye.